Good morning, burpee buddies and fitness enthusiasts. So, Friday the 15th. Tomorrow I go on holiday for a week. I've got a 6-hour drive in the morning, so hopefully by this time tomorrow morning I should be about an hour away. I'm planning on leaving early in the morning. Don't know whether there's going to be anywhere I'm going to be able to do any pull-ups or dips or anything like that. So I want to get some pull-ups in today and some dips. But I'm not going to do them in a traditional sense that I normally would. Well, I'm going to do them in the sense that I would have done them traditionally when I did weights. So this is my plan. I'm going to do 50 burpees as a warm-up, a 50 burpee buy-in, and I'm going to do a more of a traditional weightlifting style pull-up session. So I'll be doing probably 5 sets. First set will be no weight at all. Then I'll utilise one of my old weightlifting belts with a chain on to add some weight for the next set, and I'll progressively increase the weight. And the plan is to go to failure on each set for 5 sets, with probably about a minute rest between sets, maybe longer on the last heavier sets. And then I'm going to do the same with some dips, and then I'm going to do a 50 burpee buyout. So I don't really know if this is something people want to see or not, but that's my routine. That's what I'm going to do today to get some heavier weighted stuff in, and this is what I'm thinking of doing a bit more of in the future. I'm thinking of, I'm having a bit of a think about how I want to progress, and I keep thinking of doing some more weight stuff. I'm in a fortunate position where I have all the equipment in here in my gym shed. So it's not like I have to go down to a gym and I haven't got access to the equipment and I have to wait for people and things like that, which we would do in a normal commercial gym. So I'm thinking of adding some of it into my routines. Keeping burpees, like today I'm going to use my burpees as a bit of a warm up and a cool down, if you like. Get a bit of functional movement in still. But anyway, that's the sort of thing I'm thinking of doing. So maybe I'll do some burpees with a bench press for my weighted day, and then maybe some deadlifts, maybe some squats for back and legs, but mixed in with some burpees and with some body weight stuff. So a bit of a hypertrophy sort of based session. But I'm trying to think of a plan. I'm trying to put something together that I'm going to follow for, say, a 6-week period or something like that, as like a muscle building phase or something. That's my plans. Anyway, that's the routine I'm doing today. And this is not really time-based routine. Well, it's not a time-based routine. It's just get the work in. Let's get it on. 50 burpees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I was just sweating from just standing in the gym shed. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. So a little bit of a recovery, and then some pull-ups. Stick these on. Actually, I don't really need gloves. I'm only doing the 5 sets. When I'm doing multiple sets, it cuts your hands up easy. So yeah, right, anyway. So the plan is now, first set, going for about 10 reps. I want to leave a couple in the bank. I don't want to go to failure on the first set. More of a warm-up set really. Ten reps. So, I use my old weightlifting belt with a chain. So this is how I always did my weighted stuff. At the gym I always had a proper belt, but when I was at home here, I've got this old belt, and if I can remember how I used to do it. Put that through. So I'm going to add 10 kilos to start and see how that goes. Probably about 90 seconds rest. between these. It's more of a strength focus, so anything up to sort of 3 minutes maximum is what I'm aiming for. The idea, I want to get as many as I can to go failure. So right. So that's 8 reps with 10 kilos. So, as this is my first session, I'm going to add to 2.7 to 2.5 kilo. Yeah. And what I'll do, I'll keep track of what I've done. So 10 with no weight, 8 with 10 kg, and with 12 kg, and then see how many we can get with 12 kilos, 12.5 kilos, rather, 12.5. I don't want to be doing any less than 4 reps. 3 minimum, very bare minimum. On my heaviest set. So this is a bit of a gauging session. In the past I've done this hanging like 30 to 40 kilos and with dips, but I was a lot heavier, carrying more body fat and muscle, a lot stronger then. I don't want to get bigger like that. This is more of trying to find some goals and some targets, and have a little bit of consistency for a while of something I can gauge. This isn't my proper start because obviously I'm going away tomorrow, so this is just so I want to get some pull-ups in. More thinking of what can I do as a routine today, a bit different. And I thought, yeah, if I don't get any pull-ups in for another till next week, then this is a good way to start the hypertrophy style pull-ups, I suppose. Before I started doing the burpees, I would do pull-ups and dips twice a week, because I was doing push-ups, sit-ups, squats, bodyweight ones every day, and I'd do 100 of each every day in sets of 20, 25, various things, different grips and all that. And that was before I started doing the burpee training, and I've sort of gone down to just doing my pull-ups once a week really. The dips dropped right off. I want to get back into doing that, and I was doing it with weight like this. I originally bought my weighted vest instead of being able to hang it, but to be fair, the good thing with the weighted vest is easy to add, with the weights, is it's easier for me to add the weight increments. But yeah, it'll be between the two. If I get to a point where I can do sort of 10 kilos, I might do some sessions where I'm just doing with the weighted vest on, and that'll be like 5 sets with the 10 kilo vest, for instance. I'm going to vary them up. That's my plan. So yeah, it's the plan, man. Right, let's see how many reps we can do with the 12.5. 7, we call that 7. So I'll add another 2.5 kilos to give me 15. I'll just take the 2.5 and put a 5. It's all good fun. This is part of the fun of doing weights in the gym shed, is hunting around and finding the right size plates, and in the gym waiting for somebody to finish. The other things that I don't miss about being in the gym is waiting. I used to hate it, waiting to get on something, and there'd be someone on there and they'd be on their phone more than training. Take them longer on the phone than they were on the... Yeah, I don't miss that, but like I said, I don't have to do that because I've got all the equipment here. There are aspects I missed about the gym, but people I used to see more regularly, that was a good thing. I get that with my kickboxing class, you see, get to see people there, and when I was doing my weights I used to like being in my own zone anyway, so I put my headphones in and just get on with my workout. So this will be my 4th set with 15 kilos on this one. We'll see how we go. I might do another set after this with more weight. I'm going to see how many I get. I've got to get more than 5 reps with this, otherwise I won't be increasing the weight. So we're second from last set, but if I get less than 5 reps, that'll be my last set. So I increase the weight until I can't hit 5 reps. And I'm going up with, well, I've even got these little weights, so I can go up by, I've got ½ kilo increments. I can go up 1 kilos. I've got 2 kilo ones, they're behind the big ones. 5 kilos, 2.5s, got 1.25s. Yeah, 1.25 kilos. These are the Olympic size ones. I use all them when I use my Olympic bar. These are squats and bench press though. I've got adapters that go on the Smith machine. You can put Olympic plates on here as well, but I've got enough standard plates where I don't need to do that. And that was my intention. You know, I bought the standard plates so that I could have enough plates by the pull down and the Smith machine, so I didn't have to keep moving everything about. And then the leg machine, and then obviously the Olympic ones would stay over here for the use on this. So it was a method to my madness. Right, let's see how many reps we can get with 15 kilos added. Six reps. I could have probably squeezed a attempt at 7 reps there, but I don't think I'd have finished it with very good form. And I want to try and maintain some half decent form. I don't want sloppy pull-ups. So let's add 2.5 and do 1 more. That'll be 17.5 kilos. That'll be my final set. So really, the first 2 sets, I did 10 with no weight, 8, 7, 6. Hopefully I'll get 5 on this. But one thing I know from past experience, for myself, with hypertrophy training, this style training, generally when I start it, I can gain weight quite quickly, from session to session. But bearing in mind, I've already got a very good base, so I'm not expecting to increase as quickly as I would have done in previous years or set times when I just started out. We'll see how it goes, but my plan is to dial in my protein intake. I think I'm going to have to start utilising, with this training, I'm going to aim for probably a 6-week programme is what I'm looking at, and that'll be 3 sessions a week utilising the weights. And I'm thinking of the chest focus session, which is why I said I might incorporate bench press. That'd be my chest day. My main chest exercise would be the bench press, and then I'd have a day where it might be like, say, deadlifts, pull-ups, and then a leg focus day, and then that gives me my 2 days with kickboxing. That's 5 training days a week. Well, one clean day, I'm going to have one clean day where I don't do anything. I might go for a bike ride or something, but where I don't do anything heavy or, you know, overexert myself. So a good rest day, at least one good rest day. That's how I'm trying to do it. Because the reason being, if I do a traditional hypertrophy focused routine where you're just working on chest, just working on back or something like that, really heavy, the DOMs that I get from it affects me with my kickboxing. That's what I'm trying to work around, something that's going to work without affecting me too much from a DOM's point of view for kickboxing. Because nothing worse when you're trying to do sparring and you're punching, you're twisting, you can feel it in your lats, you can feel it in your chest. We're doing punches or when you're doing your kicks, you can hardly stand up from DOMs. Anyone that's done it knows what I mean. I'm trying to get away from that, so it's not like it might not work how I intend it to. This is like a new experience in a way. A new experience utilising different types of exercises I've used before, but not in this format. And see how it works for me, because everybody's body's different. I know I could stop training home training now, go back to a traditional split where I was training 4 days a week, nothing else. I wasn't doing my kickboxing, and I just did a proper chest workout, a back workout, a leg workout, start again, chest, back, leg. That's how I used to do it, and I know I can gain muscle like that, but I wouldn't have the fitness that I've got now by doing that. I wasn't cardiovascularly, functionally as fit as I am now, and I don't want to go back to how that was. But I want to start incorporating some weight, just because I've got the stuff, I want to use it, and I'm sort of having a little bit of, I'm missing it a little bit, let's say. Sentimental. Right, let's see if I can get 5 quality reps. Right, we're going to call that 5.5. So that's my idea of failing on the last rep. Couldn't quite get my chin over the bar on that 6th one. So if I put 5 quality reps, failing on the last, I'm happy with that. So this is typically how, when I was doing my weights, I used to weight everything down on sheets like this. These are some of my old workouts I used to do. I've got these dating back to, God dear, early 2000s somewhere. I've got a big folder of them that I've kept. But I write little notes like I've done there, failed on 6th rep. So that next time when I do my session, I would be aiming not to fail on that 6th rep, or adding weight and getting 5, which I'll probably add weight next time. I did that and go up to 20 kilos and see if I could get 5 reps with 20. That is progressive overload from Jay's Journeys. Jay's Journey's point of view. Right. Dips next. So I'm going to do 10 dips. I might do a couple of warm-up sets with no weight on these. More for the benefit of my shoulders, because I often find the first 2 sets on these, my flexibility or movement pattern, I don't want to hurt my shoulders. So, a couple of warm-up sets. I didn't feel too bad, but I will do a couple of warm-up sets. So for that, dips, I write down 2 sets of 10, no weight. So they're warm-ups. And then I'll add 10 kilos and go for 10 reps. I reckon I can get 10 reps with 10 kilos. We shall see. But remember, this is my beginning, and then I'm going to have a week, so it's not really beginning. This is just to give you an idea of what I'm thinking of doing. It might be that I end up doing this and using my, I'm going to do some stuff with my kettlebells as well, so I'm going to be adding the kettlebells in. I've got a 16 kilo, a 20 kilo, and a 24 kilo. I've got 2 16s, 2 20s, 1 24. I've got some lighter ones which are my misses, but I don't really use them. I might incorporate, I did some the other day, like shoulder presses with the kettlebells, that sort of thing. Right, one more, no weights. Right. Stick the 10 on again. I think if it wasn't for my kickboxing, I would go back into a proper all-on hypertrophy styled workout for a few weeks. Just because I'm missing it really. But with the kickboxing it just doesn't work. I did it for the first year I was doing the kickboxing, and like I say, going to sessions and you're still aching, and if your legs got some DOMs from your legs, you can't put the effort into the kickboxing that you need to. I couldn't, not with work and everything as well. If I wasn't working full time, then yeah, I could probably do weights in the morning, kickboxing in the afternoon, but sleep pattern gets affected from it. There's all sorts of things to take into consideration. Right, anyway, this will be my first weighted set. Let's see how this goes. To get my shoulders back. Yeah, it was alright, 10 reps. So we'll add get up to 15 straight away here. Not wrong, am I? So I've done that. just an old belt I use here. I've got a decent one there I use when I'm doing my deadlifts and squats. I've had this one since I was a teenager. This old bad boy, and I've got my decent RDX one for when I'm doing my squats and deadlifts. Right, it's long enough rest for that. See how many reps we can do with 15 kg. Ten reps. That'll do for that. I'll go up to 20 kg now. I see. The idea of that hook was what I used to hook it on. I used to do it like, I can't remember how I used to do it. I used to do it easier than this. Lost the knack. I think I just used to do that and then hook it. That was it, like that. I remember now. And just hooks on. That's what I put that hook on for. Nice and easy. We'll see how this one goes. I might do 2 sets with this weight, might add some more weight, we'll see. Right. Shoulders back, chest out. Ten. So I'm going to do one more set and add a 5 kg to that, 25 kilos then. So far 31 minutes. See, that's the thing, you can take, it takes a lot of time out of the day doing these sort of routines, but I'm gonna have to try and find the time somehow. Again, I've got a lot of work on over the 3 weeks we get back from holiday at home, but yeah, I'll work around it somehow. Where there's a will, there's a way. I've got the will, just got to find a way. I can feel the difference already from this type of work in my muscles. I can feel yeah, I don't know what the word for it is. But I can feel a different type of feeling from this to doing the burpee style stuff, like calisthenics with no weight. But yeah, just what we like to do. Just do what I like to do, what I enjoy, or I can get some gains, mental gains, physical gains. But yeah, really starting something this time of year isn't the best with all the work I have. Winter time would be better, but we'll see how it goes. Right, this will be the last set, and then we'll do a 50 burpee buyout, and that'll be me done today. I've got kickboxing tonight, but I'm 2 miles away, I'm about to go. I've still got to get my boy sorted out with all his stuff to take with us, and he's got a friend round, so he doesn't want to do it yet. So I don't know, I'll get a bit of an early night tonight so we can get an early start in the morning. So we'll see how it goes. It may go, it may not. Alright. So, I got that 10 reps quite easily. Well, I say quite easily, but comfortably. So what I normally do with a set like that is get straight back on without the weight. Do a drop set. That'd be it. So I write down 25 kilos, 10 reps, and next to it, drop set, no weight, 12 reps. So my next session, I know what I did there, and my idea, I try to better it in the next session. But like I say, I might have to start that again the week after next, so I won't be able to do these until probably next Sunday. That feels good. In the chest and the shoulders. Shoulders felt good. And my thing is to try and keep the gym shed tidy. So I always try to put things back when I've finished. I don't trip over it and have an accident. And so it's easy to find things. And I want them. And my missus has been using stuff, so I want to keep it tidy in case she wants to use it while I'm away, because she's staying here. Took after the business. So yeah, right. 50 burpee buyout now. No stress, no worries. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 'When I look at that workout, what's that? 10, 23. Still 72 reps. 72 reps with the dips. One, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Whew! So, well, No Sugar July's gone really well so far. I must admit, I'm planning on having a few treats next week because I'm on holidays. So, but I won't be eating tons of crap still. I'll be trying to maintain still a relatively good diet, but eating foods that I enjoy, which I think you can do on holiday. You don't have to eat. I'm not really a great fan of Burger Kings, McDonald's, Kentucky's anyway. I do like pizza, but if I eat too much of that I feel like shit anyway. So a lot of the foods that people, yeah, have loads of all that, yeah, they make me feel shit anyway. So I'd rather try and eat some good foods. Where I'm going in Devon, I love fish. It's a prime place to have nice fish. I'll enjoy some of the pasties down there, the Devonshire ice cream, the scones with cream and jam, cups of tea. Gonna have some of that. It's got to be done. What's the point? What's the point of not being able to enjoy the things of life that you like and working hard like this? You've got to have some enjoyment. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 38, 39, 40. 10 more repetitions. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, and one extra. So that was my new routine, or the beginning of what sort of thing I'm thinking of doing. Like I say, it might not be dips. I might use my lat pull down some days instead of pull-ups. Close grip, I might do seated rows. Bench press, dumbbell flies. I'm going to mix the weights in a bit. We'll see how it goes. I enjoyed that. So, salute, peace, train hard, until next time.